Yo, what's going down, Green Screen Entertainment fans? Your homie Jay Green back right now with my review for Leviticus. Now, this movie was written and directed by Adrian Travella, and it stars Joe Bird and Stacey Cosson. Now, for all y'all out there who have no idea what Leviticus is all about, we are following these two teenage boys that are madly in love or lust or something like that. Bottom line is, they get found out by the church, and the church casts some type of spirit seance, exorcism, or some situation like this over them to the point where now they have to escape some type of demonic entity that will take the form of who they desire most. And when I saw the trailer, I was like, man, that shit looks interesting. It's kind of like if the movie Love, Simon met It Follows. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all straight off the top, I really wasn't digging this movie. I'm not gonna say it was bad, but I'm just gonna say it didn't work for me, and there's a few reasons why. First, I'm gonna start with telling y'all what I did like about the movie. I thought that the acting was great from the two main leads. I have no idea if these two dudes are gay or straight, but I can say that regardless, they were very believable in their roles. The look and the cinematography of this movie was pretty fly. Some of the direction and the set pieces for some of the creepier elements in the movie were pretty nice. And everybody else surrounding our main leads, they were pretty okay. And the premise of this movie was pretty fly too. Like I said before, you take a Love, Simon, something cute and sweet, everybody's kind of rallying behind these two gentlemen trying to get together. Then you put it into the stereotypical religious perspective of homosexual relationships. Then you add the element of the It Follows, where there's like some type of demonic spirit following you throughout. And I'm like, yo, that's a very different take on a homosexual love story. But for me, I personally do not feel that this movie was able to execute on what the trailer made me feel like this movie was going to deliver. Now, that being said, one of my main issues was I felt like there was no real development into their relationship. Like if there was better development into them being a thing, and then the church tried to separate them by putting this demonic spirit into their situation. And now they're trying to get away from the community and the church that's not for what they're trying to do and this demonic spirit. Maybe I would have been on board a little bit more. But the movie opens up showcasing them hanging out. And one of the dudes says straight up, dude, you don't ever want to hang out with me at school. You don't talk to me. We're not even actually friends. And then randomly you ask me to hang out. And then pretty much right off the tip, they're kind of together, right? And it only gives us an idea that maybe this has been like a couple of days to about a week. And everything after that is just what you would imagine young teenagers love to do in their free time. The other issue that I had with this film was that when you're going to the church, they don't showcase this church as some weird, wild church, town, or community that is like so against homosexuality. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they are, evidently, just because of the way that people are acting, but it's not so aggressive. You dig what I'm saying? So there's no backstory into how this church would be having the type of gay exorcism, seance, or whatever you want to call it, that they're having in front of the whole entire congregation, right? Like the way that this dude gets found out, he has a connection to the church, the pastor, and all of that jazz. And it's like all out in the open and everyone's like, all like, all right, whatever. But the dude performing this exorcism situation, they know him like as if they've done this type of thing before. And the response and reaction from these two dudes after he does this little, ritual or whatever like that is pretty fucking aggressive. And everyone in the church is like, oh, I mean, yeah, I guess I hope they're okay. There's like, okay, this is a very interesting town and community that is like cool with what's jumping off right now to these two dudes. Whether you agree with them being gay or not, this is pretty freaking serious, like what's jumping off. And the fact that the movie never really like goes more into this town, this community, and this church, and the things that they believe in, and the things that they think are okay to do because of this situation, I feel like I wanted a little bit more from that to feel like they're more of a threat. Because pretty much after that, the church is like, all right, here today, gone tomorrow. It's really just about this demonic entity following you. So, where was that connection throughout? What message are you trying to say about the church that you're no longer speaking about in the film? Because now we're just having them run away from this demonic spirit. Another thing that I didn't like about the movie was that this movie falls into the trap that a lot of movies like this fall into, where randomly this person over here can't get away, that person over there can't get away, but our main characters have plot armor and they can get away by the skin of their teeth. So nothing's really jumping off that puts our characters in true peril throughout the entire film. And again, because of no scares, no real development from a relationship side, from what's really going on with the spirit side, or any of that stuff, I'm like, man, I'm just really not into this movie. Like, what are we doing here? What's going on? I'm just watching these guys jerk each other off, make out randomly, and then run from some spirit and entity. Okay, I guess. Like, again, if you look at a movie like It Follows, in that movie, the rules were explained. This movie doesn't explain shit. Not a movie that I would suggest y'all check out in the theater. If you're still interested, maybe check it out on streaming. I give mad props for Adrian from the writing and directing to be able to bring a story like this to the big screen in general, even if I wasn't feeling it. Good for him. The two main actors in this movie were great, so big ups to them. It's just the story for me did not work. Now, it is Pride Month, so if you do want to see a movie with some representation, I would encourage y'all to check out Spoiler Alert. Yo, that movie is phenomenal. Acting top notch and had me balling at the end. A little bit on the sad side, but great fucking movie. Moonlight, classic from back in the day. You remember the whole Oscar debacle? But that's a freaking phenomenal film. Mahershala Ali killing it. Beautiful cinematography and direction from Barry Jenkins. You got that classic Heath Ledger, Jake Gyllenhaal, Brokeback Mountain. Ang Lee. Look at a nice period piece about someone doing some shit in Milk with Sean Penn. And there's a whole bunch more. But the thing that I like about all of those movies I just listed, a little bit better character development, better development into the relationships, and a more clear understanding as to what we're doing here. Just my opinion. Yo, was Leviticus on your radar? Or are you more interested in seeing Girls Like Girls? I know I am. I'm just joshing. I'm just playing. Anyway, comment below. Your homie, Jay Green. I'm out.